Hey guys, it's Carly and today I'm going to film a get ready with me video and answer some questions while I'm at it. I put out a Q&A little thing on my Instagram and funnily enough most of the questions I got were from my students, but whatever, I will answer those as I get myself looking good. And the weird thing is I'm doing a get ready with me and then I'm going to the gym. So I'm getting myself made up for the gym, which is, I don't know, I feel like it's a waste, but I literally tried to film this 3 times, so it just needs to happen now. So let's get into it. First off, I have already moisturized and prepped my face because I've already started my day. One of the ones I'm loving at the moment is this moisturizer from Raw. I really like it because it's lightweight, non-greasy, and just smells absolutely delicious. Smells like coconuts, that's amazing. And I'm just doing a little bit of primer at the moment, Nude by Nature. I try and wherever possible use as many natural makeup and beauty brands. They are a little bit hard to find these days, I feel like, just because so many of the things you get at the supermarket and whatnot is all just your popular brands, and you can't find just these little ones that are, you know, lesser known and maybe a little bit better for you. And I always pretty much wear foundation when I go to work. However, on the weekend I try not to. But you know, I'm filming a get ready with me video, so I kind of feel like I've got to. And I have tried it with a flat brush, I've tried it with a beauty blender, but I really just prefer putting it on with this buffing brush. It just makes it go in so much easier. So getting on to my first question, someone asked me how I'm so kind and have so much patience, and you're an absolute gem for asking that, but honestly it is not true. I don't think I'm either of those things, but I'm glad that someone else in this universe does. I don't know about kindness. I can't really help you there. I don't really have any tips. When it comes to patience, I am like the least patient person ever. And one thing I don't really talk about on YouTube or any other realm is my beliefs. I am a Christian. I have been for 15 years now, and I spent pretty much all of last year praying that God would give me patience. And the thing is, when you ask God to give you patience, He doesn't just be like, here you go, you're a more patient person. No, He provides you with opportunities for you to learn patience, which means a ton of situations that you just want to be the most impatient person ever, with the hope that from you going through that, you will become a bit more patient. So really what that has meant is that in the last year and a half, I've been faced with a lot of situations where I've just wanted to be super impatient and just get things started. My house is a big one. I mean, we signed the, whatever it is, we settled on our house almost 2 years ago now. And then it took a whole extra year for it to actually be registered. And then it's almost a year later now and we haven't even built it. So situations like that have come up, so many different situations where I've just gotten, frustrated with life because it just hasn't gone the way I thought it should, or at the rate that I hoped that it would. And so that, I guess that's the thing with patience. I don't necessarily, some people are born with it, I suppose, but most people, just situations crop up where they force you or teach you to be patient. Just did some, what the hell is this? Oh my gosh. Illuminator or highlighter. It's Raw as well. This one smells great, feels great, but if you can sort of tell, doesn't really highlight the same way that, the compress and powder highlighters do. So I probably wouldn't recommend it. What am I going to do next? I'm going to do my brows. Okay, and I'm just using Maybelline, like I said. go to the supermarket and you just got these big brands. Another question that I got asked was how to stay organized, particularly tips for students, and that's fantastic. I'm actually going to film like an entire video on that, but just a few tips just from like the top of my head. I like to stay organized by writing things down. I'm a super visual person, so I have to have it written down in order for me to remember it all. So one thing is I always have a diary, so I'm just using this one. I write my stuff down and I highlight it in, let me find an example, highlight it in different colors once it's complete. So for me, that's a great way to be organized, writing jobs down in a diary. I also like having a journal. So this is my current bullet journal. Well, it's not even a bullet journal because I don't do the bullet journal system. But I sort of write down habits, goals, mantras, when I'm going to publish my YouTube videos, my blog posts. When I'm at work, I need to have things written down on like post-it notes. I make myself to-do lists like either every day or every week. So having things written down, making them fun, making them visual is a great way to get organized. Also just like writing down your goals. It's proven that if you write down your goals rather than just think them or say them, that it will increase the chances of you being able to actually succeed in them. Oh my gosh, I just like went proper ham on this eyeshadow here. This is a new one for me, Pixie. I did have a Maybelline eyeshadow palette, but I recently I got rid of it because it just wasn't pigmented enough, and I just wanted something that you could actually sort of see that I was wearing eyeshadow when I was using it. And I picked this one up, and as you may be able to tell, at the moment I'm just doing the crease, this one is nice and pigmented, which is fantastic. At least I know that it's going to do the job. I love learning about what sort of colours you should use for your eye colour. So for me, because I've got green eyes, it's sort of more reddy, pinky, like coppery tones. So I'm doing today like sort of pinky oranges. It's my jam. I really don't know how to do eyeshadow at all, and I watch so many like beauty tutorials on YouTube and seeing those little ones on the Instagram, and it just, it doesn't, I just still don't know. It really doesn't help me at all. So please give me some tips here. It is now getting towards the end of term, and you'd think that at the end of term that like things would settle down a little bit. No, it's like a rush to get heaps of jobs done. So at the moment I'm incredibly busy, incredibly tired, and if you're sort of like in a similar life situation, just make sure that you are taking some time for yourself. I know that when I don't take time like for self-care, it really just enhances the situation and makes it like a little bit more frustrating. It can make you a little bit resentful as well of like people or your situation. So taking that time, just that downtime to just relax, take a break, take a time out is super important. I love having a bath. I love going to the gym. Honestly, going to the gym has like literally, it's such my therapy. And I don't know if you happen to follow me on Instagram, please do. It's evolveliving_blog. And I put up a picture a while ago of sort of me at the gym, and my caption was all about how one of my year 11 boys was, I guess, kind of mocking me because he saw me doing upper body and I was only lifting a certain amount of weight, and he's sort of saying, oh, is that all you can do? And I just wanted to say to him, mate, I don't go to the gym to be a beast. I don't go to the gym every single day so that I can be smashing PBs. I go because if I didn't go, someone would be carrying me out of this place in a freaking straitjacket. And you know, for me, it really is. It's my therapy. So sometimes you just got to find like, what's that thing that you can do that helps you relax, but also I think that there doesn't need to be, but it is great if you can find yourself a hobby or an outlet. Oh, just like knocking stuff over here. An outlet that also sort of enhances your personal growth. So for me, it's physical, it's mental, but also my outlet is filming YouTube videos and writing blog posts, and that helps me to grow as well. So for instance, if my outlet was like, putting lipstick on, raw also. I got this as a little freebie, so that's like a little good thing when you buy stuff with raw, they put like a little extra in your cart. So free lipstick, I was pretty happy with that. If your outlet is like watching Netflix or YouTube videos, like how are you growing or living your best life from that? So I guess my challenge to you is find a way to love yourself, relax in a way that enables you to grow at the same time. What could that thing be? Also just over the top, putting on a bit of Kylie matte liquid lipstick. I find that if I just put it on by itself, it's just so dry. Looks super weird. So this is in the color Cocoa Cake. Nice and natural looking. So this, that's like that eye is one intense. I see this eye is more intense than that eye. This is exactly why I need someone to give me beauty tips. This is kind of like my look if I'm just sort of going out for the night. Sometimes I fill my eyebrows in at the same time, and I used to put on bronzer as well, but I recently just got rid of my bronzer, so I am looking for some recommendations for a new one. I do sort of want to get my skin to the point where I'm not having as many breakouts and I can sort of feel like a little bit more confident to go out like on an everyday basis without wearing foundation. But at this point I've got like acne, I've got acne scars, so I'm not there yet. It is getting better, and I'm finding that using physical and chemical exfoliants is really helping with that. But I like to keep my makeup looks to a minimum as possible, just so that I'm not clogging my pores even more and enhancing my acne even more. So really today I've only used a couple of products. I've used my eyeshadow, I've used my primer, my moisturizer, my foundation, my highlighter, brows and mascara, and then lips, and that is it. So I've probably only got about 8 different products that I've used. So a nice, quick, simple, and I didn't have a whole heap of questions this time. So hopefully you guys, if you want to do if you want to hear a Q&A and ask about health, fitness, minimalism, teaching, like whatever you want to know about me or my life, make sure that you leave a comment under this video so that I can create a full Q&A video. Hope you like this easy makeup look, and please give me some advice for the eyes. Maybe you even got some inspiration yourself. I don't know why, because I'm not a beauty blogger, but if you liked it, give it that thumbs up. I hope you guys have a fantastic week, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye guys.